Hello, Aries. How are you doing, Aries? If you're new to the channel, I'd like to say welcome to the channel. If you could go down and hit the subscribe button, and hit that little notification bell and set it to all so that you don't miss out on any of the content that I release for the channel. And again, welcome to the channel. If you've already subscribed, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the word of mouth, everything that you do. I really appreciate that. And you are helping my channel to grow. And I appreciate that. What we're going to do here is going to be a general reading for the month of September. Okay. And again, that's a general reading. It's not, tailor-made for you. This is a general reading. So if this isn't your message, then, this just isn't your message this time. But okay, without further ado, let's get to it. Let's find out what's going on here for the month of September. Aries, September 2021. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're vibing high. Okay. Spirit, what do we have for Aries, September 2021? And at the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual guidance here. Okay. So this, the overall energy of this reading here is about you listening to the spiritual guidance that you have been being given or are given, or it could mean this message here that I'm delivering to you at this time. Okay. So yeah, this is about you actually soaking it up and taking it in and actually taking a look at your life and applying that spiritual guidance to your life. Or you may be jumping into maybe a little deeper into spirituality and seeing how it relates to your life, learning about energy, learning about crystals, just trying to find some kind of peace and figuring out a way to do that is kind of what that means to me intuitively when I see that card. So first up, for the beginning of the month, we have the card of free here, okay? But you got it out sideways. So what that tells me is at the beginning of the month of September, you're going to be trying to move towards some type of freedom, or you're realizing that what you need, you're figuring out that you really don't need anything spectacular in order to be free and have whatever it is that you want to have in this life, is what I'm hearing here. You're realizing that you hold the key to everything that you want, and not your belief that you have to have someone else or have this or have that in order to achieve a certain goal or get to a certain destination that you're trying to get to in your life. So if there was a meter for this, you would be at the 50% mark. Like you're figuring out that you can actually do this without anyone else, and that you only need yourself to do that. You're believing in yourself. Like, hey, I don't need this husband, picket fence dog, house, marriage in order to have the things in my life that I want to have. Okay. And that's for the beginning of the month. For the middle of the month, we have the card of resilience. It's a message of resilience. So, during the time of the middle of the month, around the 15th, you're going to be moving into a period of pushing through your obstacles and being resilient. It kind of speaks for itself. You're handling your business, you got your emotions in check. No matter what's being thrown at you, you're handling it and you're moving forward. Okay. And the end of the month here, we have the card of the Father. It's in reverse. So intuitively, that tells me that there's going to be an absence of some type of father or father figure in your energy somewhere. And that's going to be happening at the end of the month. We're going to jump in and start, clarifying what's going on here. Doesn't look bad. It looks like maybe there are things, you're realizing things and things are leaving out of your life and you're handling it well. That's what it looks like. Maybe there was some changes that needed to be made in your life in order for you to prosper, and that could have been some spiritual guidance that was previously given to you, and maybe you're starting to actually act on those the guidance. Sorry. Okay, Spirit, what do we have here for card of free? Can you explain that to me, please? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is exactly pretty much what I said before. You are feeling like there's no need, like it's almost like you feel like you might not be able to do whatever it is that you're trying to do with someone else. Like there's a lack of blended pleasure here when it comes down to what's going on with you in a certain situation. This is feeling like maybe a love situation, some kind of partnership that's going on here. Things maybe be moving, they're moving a little slower than you thought that they would, and you don't like the way that the speed is going. And you feel like you haven't been listening to your intuition in the past here when it comes down to not being able to achieve something with a certain partner or a love partner or a friend or whatever the case may be. You're realizing that, this is keeping you from having a new start. It's the Fool in reverse here. So something was keeping you from having a new start. All of the situation, that could be occurring or in the energy of occurring around the beginning of the month here. You're realizing, hey, I don't need you to do whatever it is I need to do. I don't need you to feel free. I don't need you to feel good in my life. But before it was, it had a lot to do with you not listening to your intuition. That's what I'm seeing. And you're realizing that. It's almost like you're realizing all of the red flags that you ducked. It's almost like a review of all of the times when you feel like you should have exited stage left on the situation, but you didn't, and you stayed, and you kind of like forced it to work in some kind of way. And that's basically what I'm seeing for the beginning of the month here. Whatever it was slow. Like maybe I'm getting the energy of someone that would tell you that they're down to do something, but they would drag their feet doing it, and it just wasn't moving as fast as you wanted it to move. It was a lot of fog. Your crown chakra was blocked, hence the High Priestess in reverse, You just weren't using your intuition, to me, intuitively. And yeah, it was a lot of confusion going on with this situation here. So it looks like you're going to be doing something about that here. Let's move on to the middle of the month here. Spirit, what do we have for resilience? Oh, wow. This is good. This is good. Okay, so what's happening in the middle of the month is you're very displeased with the situation that's going on, but you receive a new opportunity around the middle of the month, a new opportunity in maybe in a career and finances department for yourself here. Okay, but clearly you're not happy about what's going on. It's not like something emotional and that makes you happy emotionally, but you're having great strength with this. You're having great strength with this right now. Could have been dealing with earth sign or a Sagittarius that you might have maybe departed from, or whatever the case may be. Either way it goes, you're receiving a new opportunity when it comes down to career and finances here that is going to help you power through whatever this is that's going on. You're not really liking the way that it feels. It almost feels like you're being left out in the cold. At the bottom of the deck, we have, yeah, loss and pleasure. You know, 5 of Cups. You're looking back on the shit that you lost. So it's a review of everything that you lost, but you have great things in front of you, but you're still kind of focused on what you lost, but you're handling it with resilience. Like you're powering through it, but at the same time you can't help but look back. And that's a very natural and normal thing to do, fresh out of a relationship or some kind of friendship that you would have had. You're gonna think of the good times, and and you're gonna feel like there's loss there, but they're saying that they like the way that you're going to be handling this with resilience and moving forward with great strength. So yeah, that's what the resilience is about at the middle of the month here. What do we have for the Father in reverse here? Okay, so what I'm getting here for the end of the month for you is that father figure that's going to be leaving is going to kind of impact you on in a material sector. As far as like you may have been used to and accustomed to certain kinds of lifestyles, and again, this is normal when you have two people that are together, whether it be two friends, a love relationship, or a partnership, and that couple splits, then you're looking at a loss of material gain at that time. Two incomes are better than one. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, but that's actually what's going to be happening here. But at the same time, Spirit is going to bless you with material gain. It's going to be, so yeah, it's like you're taking a hit, but you're not really taking a hit, and it's going to leave you not feeling like yourself because you're not really used to, this kind of hit that you may take here materially. But it's okay. In due time, everything is going to come back together the way that you were used to being, the way that you're used to living is what I'm trying to say. So when you take that hit financially, everything comes back, but it's going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be as fast as you think. It's going to take a little bit of time. And yes, this is double confirmation on a love relationship that is potentially going to break up. And it may have something to do, yeah, you're going to be healing from this relationship for this month here. Okay? So it looks like you're going to take the hit, but you're going to heal. It almost seems like you are listening to the spiritual guidance that you have received prior, like just in the nick of time. It's almost like you handled this situation right in time to be able to take the hit and then recover from the hit, That's what it looks like. And you're not going to enjoy it, but, you're going to power through it with resilience. That's kind of the overall picture that I'm getting here, and the whole time, you're going to be thinking about, this is leaving me in a spot where I can't be the way that I'm used to being, or have the same luxuries that I'm used to having, or dress or feel or buy the way that I used to buy. And you know, that's to be expected. So you have to, you know, kind of get that out of your mind during this time when you're trying to get over something, and you know, start hustling everything back to the luxuries that you're used to. Okay? And yeah, that's pretty much how that's rocking right there. I like it. I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks like something was not making you happy. You decided to do something about it due to the spiritual guidance that you received. Then once you do something about it, everything seems to work out just fine. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be fast, but it's going to work out just fine. So it looks like you make the action happen. You deal with it. You handle your business and work hard and keep your head down, and handle all these problems with resilience. And then you move into getting everything back. And, you know, hopefully around October, you can start to reverse that feeling of not feeling as good. Maybe that'll turn around once everything falls into place for you. But it looks like it's going to fall into place for you, honestly. All right, so we're going to look over to angels. Let's see what the angels around you have to say. Angels, what do you have to say to Aries right now at this time? All right. Exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the reading here, when I said that dealing with this person left you in a cloudy state here. Okay, this is Archangel Metatron. And when I get this card intuitively, that tells me that you need to start focusing on clarity. Your crown chakra is cloudy, and that's leaving you in a confused state when it came down to this person here at the beginning of the month. You should definitely call on Archangel Metatron during meditation and ask to help clear your crown chakra so that you can receive the messages that you need to receive, so that you can have a clear mind when you're making your decisions, okay, without any kind of confusion. That was the first message from your angels. The second message here is, it's time for you to get out here in the middle of the month and find a physical outlet while you're dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with. So that could mean go getting out to the gym, you know, go run, go, you know, hiking, or whatever it is that you do to clear your mind and help you during these times. And also those physical outlets like that are outdoors, you know, that gets you closer to the divine, and you can receive messages while you're outdoors, you know, doing something that, you know, that's a physical outlet for you, you know. Hey, keep yourself in shape, receive your messages at the same time, and everything will work out just fine. You'll receive your messages. The last message we got here is you are not alone. Okay, and intuitively, that's like a message like, we're with you, we see what's going on, you know. And also a dual meaning to that is, you're not the only one that's going through this kind of situation at this time. Everyone is, you know, trying to find their peace. Everyone is trying to find their path. Everyone is trying to get to where they need to go in their life. That's going to make their soul happy and make them happy and help them lead, you know, a better life for themselves. And yeah, I mean, I applaud that. If that's what you're after, then I truly applaud that. And, you know, good luck to you on doing that. I love you all, Aries. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. If you have not subscribed, I would love to have you a part of the family here. You know, follow me on all social media platforms. That's at Tall Man Tarot. If you want to schedule a reading with me, check the description box below this video. And yeah, just link up with me and we'll get together. Leave a comment if this relates to your situation. I love to read your comments and everything. Yeah, I love you all, and I will see you soon. Peace.